I've always been fascinated with the idea of an LED light bar on the back of a wing of a car. It doesn't matter what kind of wing, I always thought it looked super cool, and this is taking inspiration from TobyVegaD. I don't know how to say his last name, I'm not even gonna go ahead and attempt it, but I will put his username on the screen. So I found his account not that long ago, and I saw all these crazy cars with this red LED wing on the back of it, right? This red LED bar. I'm not entirely sure how he does it. He streamlines it perfectly. It always turns out really nice on cars. So I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and try this on my Camaro. Now, as I'll reveal within later of this video, I never followed through with that idea because I made several key mistakes, and I'll explain that. But pretty much I wanted to try it out on my drag wing for my turbo Mustang, and this is kind of how it went. Today, we're going to be revisiting a concept I had for an F1 light on a wing on my Mustang. If you guys recall, I tried to do this ages ago in my Camaro. Kind of never followed through with the project because I did make several key mistakes along the way, and I kind of didn't want to start all over. That was really my only option, but it did look pretty cool on my Camaro, and I think it would look even cooler on the carbon fiber drag wing that is currently on my older Mustang. So let's go ahead and do it. We're going to do it a lot simpler this time, and it might end up looking really cool at night. So let's do it. Unlike the Camaro, we are not going to be cutting into the wing this time around. We're just going to take the LED strip, get it on there, and get power and ground going to it so it displays color. And I think that simple combination on the drag wing will make it look really cool. We're going to line it on the outside edge, and that's pretty much it. We'll just go ahead and do it like that. Pretty upset right now because I just ruined the black paint finish on the back of the wing because I took isopropyl alcohol, not looking at the percentage, thinking it was 70%, and it messed up the paint on the back of the wing. So that is lovely, but we're still gonna stick it on there and then see what I can do. Apparently it is too strong and it makes the paint kind of melt and act like a solvent. I made the mistake so you guys don't have to. Don't use more than 70% isopropyl if you're trying to prep a surface up to stick adhesive to it, especially paint or fresh paint. I'm just lining it on the edge, making sure it's nice and straight, and I've got 2 strips used so far. It's looking pretty good. I really wish I didn't mess up the paint finish. A slight issue, not all of these LEDs connected to each other. I tried to find a pair that would, but only 2 at a time would from what I could see. So what I had to do is cut the wires on the tag end. If I didn't cut the wires, you would have been able to see like this. This is how they come on the other ends that don't connect. And that is not gonna look good. It's also gonna produce a gap in the light. So I cut it short, the wires, strip back the insulation, and now I'm gonna go ahead and try and solder it. Hopefully it works, and then I'll put insulation on it and we'll have a perfect length with no gaps in it. I'll test it right now. I got the lights turned off. Let's see if my soldering worked. I put heat shrinks on it too, and it should be weatherproofed. Yeah, so I actually like my soldering method more than using the connectable strips because it's for obvious reasons. You can see the gap in the light. You can't see the gap in the light where I soldered. So I might have to do that for the other side, but it does look pretty cool. I just wish you could diffuse the LEDs a little more. It would make it look a lot cooler. Just wanted to show you all what I did just in case you all wanted to do it at home. Obviously it's soldered, and then I also put the heat shrink on there. So it is weatherproofed. That is one way to connect the lights. And like I was saying before, I like it more because there's no gap. It looks cleaner. Might do it to the other side. Now we've got a fuse in line. I wired these LEDs to the battery. 5 amp fuse right here. My personal advice is when you guys do anything electrical, make sure to use fuses. You never want to have just raw power. Fuse power is always safer in case something happens. The wires get hot. Instead of starting a fire, you'll pop the fuse. And these LEDs are super simple. They're just power and ground like any other wiring, and it should all work. Also, I did not show this, but the wire is held by 3M tape, and it's channeled right there in the side. So when the trunk is down, you actually will never see it whatsoever. So check it out. Can't see the wires at all. To see what this thing looks like under some gas station lighting. Still risking it for you guys. And the gas station lighting looks pretty freaking cool. Everyone loves it, they keep telling me. This thing looks crazy. How many people just came up to me? Man, I didn't get cops at the light, they kind of just didn't come after me. I passed them with no license plate. To do it for this video, if I had people to help me out film some rollers, that would be sick. Maybe you guys will see that next when we do some rolling anti-lag on the street. I shouldn't say on the street, in Mexico, with that on the back. So you'll see flames come out of the freaking turbo, and you'll also see that light on the back. That'll be next. Just need help filming. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you with the next one. I'm gonna keep working hard, making some awesome videos, and yeah, peace out.